What's so great about dumb old Texas?
What did you say?
There it is, folks. Tyler Seguin, one of the most electrifying players in the state of Texas, center for the Dallas Stars. Apologies for the faded cup. I am back far from hockey, and I'm going to talk about the state of Texas hockey down here, and I want to give you guys kind of a geographical background about, you know, this channel and where I am and why I'm far from hockey. And you can't just say Texas and really, you know, get the full picture. Texas is a huge state. I don't live that close to Dallas at all. I live closer to Mexico, so it is a totally different picture, but I got the Stars shirt from my aunt, and I kind of had to wear it in this video. I thought it would be perfect. So I don't really know too much about that 1999 Cup. I moved to Texas in 2002. I didn't watch a ton of hockey growing up. I watched a little bit. I was always a Sharks fan. I tried to watch the playoffs. I didn't have the cable package, so honestly, I am kind of a newer fan. I just love this game. I got a little bit lucky when I moved down to Texas, and I need to show you where I am because it's not up there. It's down here where I am. There wasn't hockey for miles and miles, but I got lucky. So a year after I moved here, just 1 year, we became the RGV Killer Bees. And it was really cool because all of a sudden there's a hockey team in the valley, in the area I just moved, so it kind of felt perfect that I played hockey for 1 year in California and the sport kind of followed me. All of a sudden there's a hockey team down here, and it was a ton of fun. It was kind of a moment for the valley because it was the first arena that we built. It was down by the border, about a mile from Reynosa, so it was kind of an area where everyone could meet. Kind of far for people in the valley, but folks came from across to watch games too, so it was really, really cool. They played in the Central Hockey League. It was exciting down at Dodge Arena back then. They won quite a few games. They made the playoffs early. They had some rivals. They had teams that they played from all over Texas, so it was kind of a crazy moment to see so many hockey teams in Texas. A lot of those teams are defunct now and don't even exist, so maybe it was kind of the peak of hockey teams in Texas. And I don't know if the Stars had something to do with it, winning that cup in 99. It would make sense because this is only about 4 or 5 years later. But let me read some of the teams that the Killer Bees played against in the CHL. And these are kind of just some of the Texas ones and some notable teams. The Allen Americans came in the league late. It worked out well for them. They won in the CHL, and then when the ECHL absorbed the league, they also won some championships. So Allen was a big deal. Amarillo Bulls. That's cool. They also became a junior team like the Killer Bees. Austin Ice Bats. Rest in peace to the Ice Bats. It was really cool to have, you know, the rivalry with the state capital, with Corpus Christi, with the Ice Rays, and then the Laredo Bucks, which I'll kind of go into a little bit. The Lubbock Cotton Kings, the Odessa Jackalopes, and the San Angelo Saints. Let me not forget about our arch rivals, the Laredo Bucks. It was a lot of fun when the Bees played against the Bucks. It was our arch rival. They're just like us geographically on the border. A lot of Mexican folks who were just learning about hockey, and it was a ton of fun. They were our arch rivals. They lived close to us. They were good. We were pretty solid. The Laredo Bucks went on to win 2 championships in the league, so salute to them. Congrats to everyone in Laredo who got to enjoy that. And they also had Andrew Desjardins, who went on to play in the National Hockey League for the San Jose Sharks, and then he went to win a Stanley Cup with the Chicago Blackhawks. So the league was cool. Down here in the valley, there was a guy, Bill Newson, who really went hard to try to, you know, grow the sport, and it worked. He was a black guy, so that was kind of cool. But hockey did move on here a little bit. It didn't really thrive, but there were some people that found the sport and really hung on to it. And I was lucky to be here in this time. As much as it sucks that the Bees are gone, it was a lot of fun to have that team here. And before I start going too hard into North Texas, let me shout out the puck of the day. It is the Houston Hurricane Youth Hockey Program. I don't know why I just can't get this puck to focus. They actually just merged with the Houston Wild, so I don't know if they'll be called the Hurricanes and all, but shout out to hockey in Houston. They need a team, NHL to Houston. It would be really cool to see 2 professional teams in Houston, but that's probably down the road, and maybe I'll make a video about that too. I've had some people reach out and tell me, hey, you should do a video about hockey in Houston and how cool it would be. I love Houston. It would be cool, but who would have to move? That's the question. I don't want to, you know, suggest the Coyotes too much because they'll get mad, but hey, maybe that would be a good move to see that team move down over here. So this is the puck of the day. It'll be up here, and if you like hockey in Houston, oh my god, shout out to Houston Hockey and Skate World, I think. I don't know. I'll link it. So if you are in the North Texas area, you know, that's kind of the hot spot for hockey. As we've seen, Tanner Wilson has been tweeting all these players that are now prospects in, you know, the NHL or in junior and, you know, getting ready to try to make their mark on the sport. And Hannah Bilka, who was playing for the U.S. under 23 team, which is a pretty huge deal. Texas hockey has taken off, and I think it has a lot to do with the Stars and all of the programs in the area, from Plano to Allen. There's junior, there's traveling teams. So hockey in Texas is a big deal. And whenever you're in the North Texas or Dallas area, you have got to take advantage. I've seen, I think, 4 games at the American Airlines Center in Dallas. One when I first got here, me and my dad drove all the way up to see the Sharks get creamed. It was like 4-0. The other 2 times, I think I saw Patrick Marleau score, who has always been my favorite player for the Sharks, so that was always cool. I think they won one, lost another, and then I also saw the the Stars play against the Phoenix Coyotes. Maybe they're Phoenix, maybe they're Arizona, I don't remember, but it was kind of cool. It was Max Domi and Anthony Duclair, nice little tic-tac-toe play, and they scored. So, I mean, the Stars ended up winning, but it was kind of cool to see, you know, some of the Coyotes go off even in a loss. And in that game, I don't know, some people who were with me might remember, a puck, you know, landed right next to me, and I kind of went for it, and I didn't get it, and that sucks. The guy right next to me got the puck. I had nothing to do with that puck after that, but I almost caught a puck at an NHL game in Dallas. Also, I was at a press conference in Dallas, and I took the DART, the train system up to Allen. I saw the Allen Americans. That was after Arundel had played there, so there's a lot of Arundel jerseys. That's the Sharks backup, if you don't know who I'm talking about. So there's Arundel jerseys all over the place because he had helped them win the Kelly Cup. So yeah, North Texas has got it going on, and South Texas, it's no slouch. We got a little bit of hockey, and you know, gracias por los hombres de Mexico. I mean, they are coming over here. They're playing hockey with us on Sundays, roller hockey, and it is really cool to see that hockey still exists down here. We are far from hockey interest, but it doesn't matter. It exists, and we are trying to get you closer. So hit the like and subscribe if you like the content so far. I'm talking hockey, I'm talking NHL, I'm talking history, I'm talking how I used to watch Mike Modano and Mike Ricci go at it. It was a rough time when the Sharks and the Stars were in the Pacific Division together. They hated each other, absolutely. They had some really good playoff series. You know, that one really good playoff series, I think 06. There are some really cool moments between the Sharks and the Stars, but now, since we're in different divisions, it kind of feels a little bit better. I don't have to actively hate them as much. I'm a big Tyler Seguin fan. Jamie Benn, sure. Miro Heiskanen and John Klingberg and the young defensemen they have. It is going to be a special team, and now I guess they have Joe Pavelski, and it's hard to root against the Stars unless they're playing my Sharks. I really want to see the Sharks and the Stars in Dallas in the playoffs. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you want to see next. Let me know if you're in Texas, if you're in a non-conventional market, and how you got into hockey. Because for me, I think the Killer Bees had a ton to do with it. I've always been a Sharks fan, but you know, the Sharks don't care about me because I'm in Texas. So thanks for everything that's happened in Texas, the people I've met here through hockey over the last few weeks, over the years. But thank you for watching again. I'm Far From Hockey. Look out for some roller hockey videos again. Look out for some more NHL talk, and thank you. Subscribe. I'll leave some links.
Oh, nice shot.
Yeah.
Why don't you just get it on target?